basically, we went back to Brother Slog's place. He was being intruded upon by some wood elves. Rude. They were the Leaf Tenders. The Leaf Tenders are a group of druids who take care of the Gardens of Elos. Um, they're having a problem. They were trying to cash in a favor with Brother Slog, which they believe they were owed. This was a point of contention between them. We, still not having a place to deposit and place into proper care the people we rescued, worked out a deal with Slug where he would look they would look after the victims we rescued while they are in recovery, and in exchange we would do this, get these elves out of his hair. As it turns out, the thing that they were so upset about was that in the Gardens of Elos there is a portal to the what's it called, the Shadow Wilds,
Yep. Yes,
a
Shadow
portal to the Shadow Wilds that is acting up. There is a beast of a creature that has come out, and it's causing them
Out.
quite a bit of trouble. So we go there. We meet a unicorn, which Daphne was very excited about. Uh, and then we killed the troll in the barn because the troll came out of the portal and the barn was around the portal. And it was very scary. The troll was not very scary. The barn, scary as fuck. And then we went upstairs in the barn and we came out of a scary tree, and then we were in the Shadow Wilds, and we looked around, and there were some places we could have gone. We tracked the troll from the direction that they came from. We talked to a very harried man who had apparently lacked a name. Daphne uh, jumped in at the last moment to give him, the poor man, one of her spare ones. Um, and then the party decided to set off towards the castle of the guy that I don't remember the name of, but a guy. It was in the direction where the troll came from, and is one of the lords of the realm underneath the bad lady, and someone
I believe, I believe it was Castle.
and we suspect that they are having a part in all of this. So we're gonna go have a word with them, and that was where we last left our heroes.
So I believe Trixie referred to them as the Baron of Rot. I don't think I gave you a proper
Yes,
name, just like a title. Um,
yes,
Also, since you are of the Fae, I will remind you: anybody you knew as Trixie doesn't know you anymore. They know that guy.
yep,
That guy's Trixie.
yeah,
They don't have any
yeah.
idea who
No,
the hell you are.
Daphne's got like six more of those locked and loaded just in case. She's
Yeah,
been around the block.
I mean that's great. Just I know you were using Trixie pretty heavily in the city, so if
Right. Yeah. I used it. I That was specifically the name she used when she didn't want people to remember who she was.
oh great, that's the forget who I am name.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it served its purpose then, huh?
Yeah. Pass it off on that asshole.
Yeah, now he's got a bunch of pissed off people to deal with, I guess.
Random people mad at him.
All right. So you guys start walking in the direction of the spires that you saw on the horizon, and you're at it for about, I want to say like 25, 30 minutes before you start. You begin smelling like this putrid, sickly, sweet stench, and it seems to follow you guys around.
Does it seem to be directional at all, or is it just all pervading the area?
Give me a perception check to see if you can sniff out where the smell is coming from. Aberforth, you're fairly certain it's coming from your backpack.
Ew.
Hmm. I wonder if I still have that severed head in there.
Well, you open
That
it up,
might have.
you open up your pack, and it is just a wave of that stench just hits you. And you see that the head of Eric Windspeaker has largely skeletonized at this point, and everything in your backpack is pretty much swimming in this like fetid rot soup.
Gross. Well, that doesn't seem super great. How
No.
am I going to get the shards of broken window out of this?
Yeah. Pretty much everything in your backpack is just soaked through. Your snapshots probably ruined. Um
Oh.
you didn't have any spell scrolls on you, did you?
No.
Good. Um you're gonna want to wash any potions you had off really good.
I'm not that prepared either.
um
I've lost purely mundane items.
uh Also, your rations, they also seem to have spoiled like independently. Like a lot of them would be in like sealed containers. As you're
Hmm.
as you're like plucking goopy stuff out of your backpack, you notice that your rations have also spoiled.
Fantastic. Is it just mine?
You're the only one who's
Yeah,
checked so
can I
far. Yeah,
can I
All
check
right.
mine?
yeah. Yours have also spoiled.
Oh no.
Wow.
Okay, but
What
let's
about
Oh,
hold
that's
on.
water?
bad.
Hold on. It can't possibly have happened to all of us because very clearly Aberforth kept a severed head in his backpack, and I don't even want to know what
Daphne
Daphne
had?
keeps in hers. So I'm sure the rest of us are fine, and we don't need to check.
I checked my
Um,
rations.
Oh, they're gone. They stink like they've been in there for like 6 months.
So the thing that's happening here is that they're spoiling when they check them, William. So if we don't
Yeah,
check
exactly.
them, they won't spoil.
Yeah, see,
um,
you're getting it.
Yeah.
for clarification, uh, is is the water also spoiled, or is it just the food and organic stuff?
Well, water is water,
Well,
so
I don't know if it would have gotten like
it.
fetid or stagnant.
No, it doesn't seem like anything has infected your water, although your water skin is probably a little icky if you were keeping it inside your backpack.
Oh, that's okay. I have 5 water skins, so I guess I'll just use one to rinse the other 4 off.
It's okay. He's had a sip of Daphne's flask.
While you guys are checking your perishables, William, I believe you have a crazy high passive perception.
Yes, I do.
I mean, so does Aberforth. He's got +6, so he probably also sees this. Um,
I also have a +6.
See it also then. Off in the distance, in the direction that you guys were walking from, uh, you notice that that either you have gone wildly off course, or the tree that you guys came out of has.
Yeah, it's about 50-50 odds for being in these tricksy fey places.
And if you want to give me perception checks to tell which of the two has happened.
Absolutely.
Full of 5, getting 11.
Let me see. There we
Woo.
go.
You ever do that thing where like you're waiting for something? I mean, this is like a really old school computer thing, but like if you have like a really slow loading bar and you just kind of put your finger over it to see if it's actually loading.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you do that with the tree, and you see that the tree is very slowly just kind of like moving across the horizon.
Is it moving towards us?
No, it's moving like perpendicular to you, kinda. It's hard to tell like forwards and backwards. You've been walking for about half an hour, but it's definitely moving at least
Huh.
somewhat perpendicular to you. It was a big tree.
Rude.
Okay.
There's also like the
Interesting.
only tree in the area.
Well, see,
Well, I
Um,
guess
it
it'll
can't
be
be
not
that
too hard to
bad.
chase down then.
Exactly. It's a nice landmark for us to search for later.
Can I? Do we have? Do we have a? Do we in character have a map of this place?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. Is a 12 enough?
I mean, it's gonna take you a while. How long do you want to spend drawing a map of the place?
I've been
I'm just
doing a
thinking, like,
very,
if we
very
can
rough sketch as we've been moving.
Okay.
I was just thinking, like, if we knew the initial position and the trajectory, we can at least, do some dead reckoning later to get an idea of where it might be when we need to find it again.
Okay, so before you only had two landmarks really to put on your map, the spires and the tree. And the tree being mobile kind of messes up the map that you have. Um,
Hmm.
and the sky above you is pretty much an endless gray void. And the the horizon the horizon away from the center of the Shadow Wilds is also like this gray void, and going towards the center is like this swirling current of black and violet energy, and that doesn't really those don't really give like you don't have like a north star to follow is what I'm trying to say like
Hmm.
so like your only real solid point is currently that spire.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm going to drop my rotten rations here, just in case it wanders back here again.
Okay. Hope to use them as like a
I
landmark.
mean, yeah, something like that.
Okay, guys, look for this lunchbox in the middle of this awful field, and we will know where we are.
Hey, it's better than the fields that don't have lunch boxes.
It is better than nothing.
Well, looks like the only way out is through, employees. Now, who's ready for a real adventure?
Ah, that's my least favorite direction.
Ad- Adventure is your least favorite direction?
Makes sense.
No, forward.
Ah,
You hear a crowd of childlike voices above you, crying out, "Soon they'll die, then we eat. Soon they die, then we eat."
Okay, nobody be alarmed, but whatever you do, do not look up.
this isn't the first time I've heard things saying that, and I'm still here, I'm pretty sure. And Aberforth starts patting himself down.
Let's keep going.
Nobody looks up.
Oh,
I'm not. No, fucking,
I
I'm not
mean,
pulling that Fey bullshit. I, I'm not. Listen, there is one thing you do that Daphne knows as someone who was born in the Fey Wilds. You give them no quarter.
Your
You do
attention
not
is the last
interact.
thing you want to
You
give
give them
them.
exactly. You give them. You do not interact. You give them nothing. You walk away.
what's going on? What is that? Why are we not supposed to pay any attention to this?
It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna keep going.
Soon they die, then we eat.
I knew I should have picked up silence.
You guys continue walking, and those voices follow you pretty much consistently.
Hmm.
This goes on for about another, I want to say like 15 minutes.
Will's gonna start snapping his fingers to the beat.
You know, you can dance to it.
Don't.
When you get past the creepy lyrics, it's got a kind of like decent tune to it.
William, I hope you understand that this is one of the few subjects in which I am more of an expert than you.
I
Whatever you
don't
do,
believe
do
that for a
not
second.
dance. Whatever you do not dance to any music you hear.
I mean, I'm not gonna dance anyway. I have 2 left feet. Literally, it's a birth defect.
As you guys continue
Well,
on,
in that case,
in the distance, you see yet another humanoid figure. They seem to have spotted you, and they are kind of like waving at you all friendly like.
Well, asking for directions again couldn't hurt. I mean, the last time went swimmingly.
I suppose there's nothing I can say here to convince you to just ignore them and move on.
I would have
Well,
thought you knew better by now.
come now, I haven't survived this long by leaving questions unanswered. Let's go see the exceptionally friendly man.
Actually, we have no idea how you've survived this long.
Just watch and learn, Daphne. Watch and learn. And I start making my way towards the very friendly man.
Awesome. Once he sees that you've changed your course a little bit to go in his direction, he also starts kind of like lightly jogging towards you guys. When he gets close enough that you can start like making details of his figure, you notice that this is not like a humanoid. He is he's made of like this fleshy white soft like spongy material, and his head is capped with a very bright green spotted mushroom cap, I guess. He's got a big mushroom for a head. He's got a face, but it's more like holes were dug out of where you would expect a face to be, rather than like they serve any kind of functionality. Like he doesn't have
Is,
eyes in the traditional sense, and like while he has a mouth, it doesn't seem to like move or see or like he doesn't have teeth or anything. It just looks like
is,
someone stabbed a hand into a mushroom and is like, haha, that's a mouth.
is the faux face
Okay.
on the cap or below the cap on the stalk?
It is below the cap on his stock. But
Okay.
he does have like arms and legs, but they're like mushroomy arms and legs. And the strange creature runs up to you, uh, and like comes to a stop maybe about 25 feet away from you, a fairly safe distance, and he speaks not with his voice, but with like a telepathic broadcast, and he says, "Hi there, I'm Jiff. You folks look like fun guys."
Hello, Jiff. Well, we pride
Oh,
ourselves on
I
being
get
fun.
it.
How does today find you?
Maybe I should have picked up Fireball instead of Storm Sphere.
Well, today's a bit of a mixed bag, I suppose. Say, you folks seem healthy and hearty. Are you new?
That's an oddly specific observation to make, Jiff.
I wouldn't say new. I've been around for quite a while. But we are relatively recent to the area, you could say.
Fantastic. The planes haven't reached you yet. Say, 1 second. Piss off, you damn vultures! And he's like waving above your heads, and the children singing kind of stops. That's,
Hmm.
"Ah, you lot you lot wouldn't be the hero types, would you?
Why,
I mean, I wouldn't.
my good sir, you have an uncanny eye for character. Of course we are. We're heroes, and some heroes in training. And he stares at Daphne.
It's it's it's
I
Daphne
mean,
just shrugs.
fantastic.
if you've got the coin,
I've I've been waiting for such a group to happen by, and I had a feeling that if I was patient, I'd only have to wait a month or two, and 2 weeks in, here you are. Fantastic. Uh, uh, walk with me, walk with me. And he turns around on on what I guess you could call a heel, and starts kind of like marching in the direction that he came from.
Well, come on, everybody.
you're getting taken to a secondary location.
To be fair, Arcturus,
What do
we
you?
don't know anything about our primary location, so it's not like our odds can go down.
Jiff, where are we going?
We're going to my home.
You know what? Fuck it. Sure. I'd love to visit your home, Jiff.
Well, great. Because I'm not allowed there anymore. And he stops about where you guys originally saw him, and in
What, did he get thrown out by his wife?
uh to my wife, the elder, my neighbors, my cousin, uh pretty much everyone else. And he
Ah,
I
outcast, huh?
suppose
I feel
that
ya.
begs the question, why?
I don't know. I told a couple jokes. I didn't like them. They're not fun guys. Um, he he stops right outside of this hole in the ground. The hole's not particularly large. It's about just big enough for maybe a large creature to get through if they squeezed. So it's like, I want to say about 4 feet across. And he goes, down there is. I don't suppose it really has a name you'd know. Let's call it the Fungeon. Down there is the Fungeon.
A Fungeon, you say? That sounds intriguing.
Yes, and my fine fellow funguses have met a sorrowful fate. I went to go visit, like I'm very much not supposed to, and I was attacked immediately. However, something was different this time they attacked me immediately. Uh, they were a bit slimy, and I recognized this slime. It is a very dangerous substance to the fungi like me. I was hoping maybe you hearty, healthy, wholesome fellows would be willing to lend some aid.
Just let me speak with my compatriots for a quick minute there, and then I want to just huddle up with everybody.
Remember to ask what's in it for us.
Listen, Daphne, I've been around the block a couple of times. You can probably tell by the gray. I know what I'm doing. We're all still alive, right? It's just so. Does anybody have any better things to ask for than just help figuring out where the hell we should go from here after we've dealt with the Fungeon?
Maybe some food that isn't rotten.
You- We've really fallen so far that our best bet asking for not rotten food is the Mushroom Man, the fun guy.
Can you?
Food would be,
It's either that.
necessary to survive, and information about this plane.
Yes, and also, if I've learned anything, it's that you absolutely do not eat anything you can forage in the Feywild or anything bordering the Feywild.
Um, in the background, Jiff is doing like a goofy little clown dance.
I can't get over the fact that Jiff has been attacked immediately by his fellows enough that he could tell there was something qualitatively different about this time.
This time they brought the board with the nail in it instead of just the board.
All right. Well, if this is the one time nobody has any issues with my plan, I guess we'll move forward with it.
Oh, I have plenty of issues with it. I'm
All
just
right, go
physically
team.
incapable of stopping you.
And then I guess I'll turn to Jiff and go, well, we're willing to help you out if you're willing to render us some aid of your own after we've dealt with this. We honestly just need to know more information about the lay of the land and hopefully find some foodstuffs that we can stomach.
Well, I can tell you, no one has laid this land as often as I have. So I'm sure I can help you. I'm sure I can help you in that regard. And I'm sure that the Spore Mother would be more than willing to help you. Should she survive?
Well, I'm sure I believe him entirely. So, so for dealing with your fellow townsfolk that have this new slimy condition, is there anything we should know about trying to help them with this, or is this more of a if they're an obstacle, remove them scenario?
Uh, I would ask that you refrain from wholesale slaughter. I'm hoping that me obtaining heroes allows me to rejoin my people. So let's keep the slaughter to a minimum. They should all return to normal once the mother slime is defeated.
All right, that is very pertinent information. Thank you for letting us know that, Jiff.
Yes. I can't join you for obvious reasons. I don't want to become slimy myself. I shall wait
Don't worry.
outside and
Most of my crew also
collect more
doesn't.
heroes should you fail, like the last ones.
That is a remarkably prudent move. I'm liking Jiff's character more and more.
That is a hell of a line to deliver while flossing.
That's exactly what was happening. In fact, Jiff cannot seem to be able to sit still.
Jiff all he does is Fortnite dances.
As you guys, do you guys go down in the tunnel?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right. As you go down in the tunnel, he's doing that L on the forehead kick to the side dance, and and he's like,
I want you to know.
what?
Oh, I want you to know that Daphne hates this guy, but I, Suki, fucking love this guy.
Good luck in the Fungeon, my new friends.
We're not friends.
Not yet. All right. You guys enter the Fungeon.
Let's-
And down here it is
Enter the Fungeon.
down here it is it's dark, it's damp, and mushrooms as tall as trees seem to be growing pretty much at every opportunity. Give me like 2. The whole cave kind of has like this faint stench of sulfur, and there's like a film of like this orange slime along a lot of like the stone surfaces and on a lot of the mushrooms and stuff. get you guys on the map. Boop. Boop. There you go. And let me click that really quick. Ahead of you in the tunnel is a running stream of what appears to be fresh water. And across this stream is a rickety wooden bridge. It looks kind of makeshift, like they just like thrown some planks down and called it good. Standing on this bridge is yet another mushroom man.
I was wondering if Jiff was a Myconid.
Oh, he is. And this mushroom man is just coated in like this glistening orange slime, and he seems to be standing kind of listlessly, kind of like what would you almost zombie like on this platform here. And he seems to, I mean, he's large. Like this guy is a big dude. He's at least like 10 feet across and like 15 feet tall, and he doesn't really seem to notice your presence yet.
Well, it seems like it's time to try scouting.
Okay, so just to be clear, we're gonna beat the piss out of this guy, right?
Preferably once we find out if there will be more people trying to help him than I have helping me. I mean, than we have helping us. Then,
By beat the piss, I'm assuming you mean beat the piss, but keep it alive, correct?
yes, that is the
Yeah,
goal.
sure. I
Unless
mean,
they
you can do that.
absolutely force our
You can
hand.
do that, right?
Remember to set your axe to stun. But before advancing, how about we try to see if we can find some better views. Sneaky man. Is there anything? Is this like over here just wall?
Yep, that's this wall.
Okay. And is this like a raised? Is this raised or is this water?
That
In front of
goes, I believe that goes down. There's
down.
a hole down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why can't I move this?
Move what?
My character sheet.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah. It just doesn't want to move. Okay, well that's staying there
It might just
forever, I
be
guess.
the UI lagging.
All right. Well, unless anybody else wants to look around, I guess we just go forward and see how he responds.
Hoppity hoppity.
I vote for that course of action.
You get about that close, and the myconoid or myconid, I always call them myconoids. The myconid kind of perks up a little bit once you get like in this range, and it kind of like jolts a little bit, like it was shocked, and then it just looks in your direction with like this vacant eyes, or eye holes rather, kind of like how Jiff had.
Well, let's try waving to him and see if he responds. Just hello there.
I mean,
Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior?
Quick, does
not
anyone
being
know anything
orange
about
slimed.
Myconid worship?
Uh, the slime covering his quote unquote mouth, kind of has a bubble kind of grow, and then it just kind of like pops, and like as it's growing, you're just kind of like a.
Hmm.
Well, he doesn't seem hostile.
Yeah, maybe he's cool. Just keep getting closer.
Yeah, Abe. Yeah, Abe. Why don't you run up there and see if he'll let you cross?
Okay, stop there. We're gonna roll initiative.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
Yes, my best roll, hopefully.
We're all just like, someone's gonna start initiative, and it's not gonna be me.
It's almost always Aberforth at this point.
Yeah.
All right,
If you wanted us to start initiative, he'd be paying us the big bucks.
Aberforth, you get to go first. Surprise, surprise.
Hmm. Does he like have any weapons to hand, or is he just standing there?
He's just standing there. I mean, this is a hulking mushroom man. He's 15 foot tall.
Yeah, but I mean, is he like? Wait, does he actually have hands, or does it just like end in lumps? Like, is he making fists?
He's got like these like mushroom like tendrils. Like if you ever see like fungus just kind of like spread, he's got like a little bit of these tendrils coming out the ends of these thick club like stumps that he's got for
Mhm.
arms. And like they're wriggling around, those could probably like be what he uses to grab stuff. But it doesn't look like he needs to make a fist to make whacking you with his forearm hurt.
Ah, okay. Well, using my impeccably honed skills from a lifetime of doing this and somehow making it out, I'm going to assume he's hostile, and I'm going to set adventure to stun.
Already?
Is he on grid?
Question:
It looks like he's kind of off grid there.
He should
Do
be on grid.
do I need to just like turn off the Kalar Stone because I assume the fire can't be set to non-lethal?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. Then we shall attempt to bonk. Once again, target him, please. Thank you. Yeah. I have to be like touching him to actually trigger the rakish audacity.
Oh yeah, okay.
So, huzzah, fiend! Oh, why am I still blessed?
Oh no. 15 hit him though. Yeah, 15 still hits him.
I'll take it off you. Hang on.
Okay. So 15 hit. We shall slap.
I still appear to be blessed, and I have the +2 to armor as well from Will.
Oh,
The
I don't
let me
know
see
when
if I can
that
pop
was
that off.
Ooh, yeah, no, this guy did not like that. He like howls and the slime on him all starts like sizzling stuff as the fire hits him. And if is that your turn?
It is not.
Oh, you're gonna redial?
Uh, that uses my bonus action. Yeah, I'll redial. Huzzah! Damn it.
Joe, I can't remove. Oh, there you go.
I got it.
Then I'm going to back the hell away since he can't opportunity attack me since I attacked him.
Oh, do you have
It's
mobility?
my
Or is that a
rakish fancy footwork
Oh nice.
from class feature.
Nice.
And
All
that
right.
is me backing the fuck away.
All right.
There we go.
After Aberforth, the Myconid lets off like this gurgling, screeching noise. And is going to the range on that.
Uh-oh.
I don't like whenever he asks what's the range on that because it's always conveniently enough to get everybody.
Yeah.
No,
What's the range on that?
that's
120 feet.
no, all of his stuff is only 5 feet. Okay. What's my speed? 30.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's
I'm gonna go
what's
1, 4, 5. And he's going to target both Aberforth and Arcturus.
Range is only 5 feet. What's his
Excuse
speed?
me, I didn't do anything.
He doesn't care. um,
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
and he's gonna have you guys make some con saves.
Whee! Another 2. Perfection.
Aberforth fails, and so does Arcturus.
It was literally showing a 17 on my screen.
No,
Does
2. Solidarity.
so
Yeah,
I'll be right
no, I
back.
didn't get it, but it was showing.
let's see here. He is going to hallucinate you guys.
He's
He's gonna
hallucinating.
hallucinate us.
Yeah, you guys start.
Does this mean we don't
hallucinating.
exist?
No.
He disbelieves us.
Let me double check with this. Oh, you're incapacitated. He pretty much just hypnotic patterned you too.
Weird. So you're saying in the Fungeon we get to trip on mushrooms?
Yeah, weird, huh?
Hell yes.
Well, now you guys are prone, so technically the mushroom can trip on you too.
They're not prone. They're just incapacitated. Incapacitated doesn't require you to be prone.
They're just kind of standing there looking up, slack-jawed.
There you go. That was his turn. Also, from the ceiling, with 2 wet, sticky thlops, fall 2 large globs of black pudding. William, it's your turn.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it's great because like it was already there. I didn't move it there. You just happened to be standing right next to it.
Well, is that to get out of the incapacitated? Is that a saving throw?
Yeah.
Or is it like
It's save as.
okay. Is it con?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not even that hard to save it. Just they both rolled really shit.
I have a +6 to con.
You rolled like one of 2 numbers you can roll to not make that.
Well, I rolled one of 5 numbers.
Yeah.
But yes. 25% chance. It's okay. Surely I won't be stun locked for the entire combat. Right, DM?
Yeah, probably. With any luck.
Okay. It seems a little early to be blowing this, but we seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Zach, can I get a 20-foot sphere?
I mean, you can make your own 20-foot sphere, but yeah, sure.
Is that a 20-foot radius or a 20-foot diameter?
Oh, sorry. I need a 40-foot sphere.
You're welcome.
It's a 20-foot radius.
It's just gonna be the one spell in the game that actually says no, it's a 20-foot circumference.
Well, what spell are you casting?
Storm sphere.
Oh, just ask for a storm sphere. I've got pictures for all of these.
Oh, okay, then give me a storm sphere.
Okay.
Can I get a 20-foot?
It's just a weatherman cloud in that pink circle.
It's a sad cloud.
Hold on. Two.
See, now he's frantically looking up a better token because we called him out for it.
No, I've got a good token for it. I just gotta be on the right tab.
Sure.
Yeah.
Storm sphere, motherfucker.
I mean, it worked so well. It worked so well for Salazar. Let's see if it works for an actual wizard.
One, two.
It's a 20-foot radius, so it should be 40 feet across.
Oh, there you go.
Cool.
Where are you putting this bad boy?
It's gonna be to the right. Yeah, right. It's gonna be on the black pudding, but if I can get it so it's on the black pudding but not targeting anyone else. Yeah, right there will work.
Okay.
All right, so
Single target storm sphere.
so that's the fun thing about Storm Sphere is first off he gets to make me a strength save.
Uh-oh.
Has the black pudding been making gains?
Nope.
He failed. He takes 2d6 bludgeoning.
Oh.
This turns into another black pudding tornado. I am done.
That is also rough terrain in there.
Yep.
And then the Myconid is getting lightning bolted.
Uh-oh. That-
24?
That hits, yes.
12 lightning damage.
Ow. Is that it for Will?
And that's it for Will.
Run away. That makes it Year's turn.
Oh,
Also, if the black pudding ends its turn in the storm sphere, it has to make that save again.
Uh-oh.
take a guess.
You're going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Yeah,
Oh, that hits.
I'm gonna knock that dude 10 feet away, and slow him by 10 feet.
Okay.
Oh hey, hi, Mr. Pudding.
Hey there, Pud. That also
23?
hits. Yeah.
Max damage.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna slow him 10 feet.
Okay.
It's just Pudding. Mr. Pudding is my father.
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna slow him 10 feet. I'm not moving him around just because it's difficult terrain.
Aw. Well, difficult terrain doesn't apply to force movement.
No, but his speed is reduced by 10, and
Yeah.
he's in difficult terrain and
Yep.
in a storm sphere. So,
Okie doke.
and I'll end my turn here.
Alrighty. After you is Daphne, who's made a new friend.
Yes, Daphne has been jump scared by a black pudding. Fortunately, stepping back into a realm bordering on the Feywild has reminded her that she is not a humanoid creature. So, with a bit of a twist and a jig, she steps between the spaces, and I'm going to use a bonus action to Misty Step.
Ooh.
How far can I go with Misty Step? Is it 30 feet?
30 feet.
30 feet.
30 feet.
Is that a free Misty Step? Or did that cost you a spell
That's
slot?
No, that's my free Misty Step for what's that feat? Fey Touch.
Fey Touch.
That's
Oh,
what it
neat.
is. Yep. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to hit this black pudding with a Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
He fails.
Aha. Is he taking damage?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, minimum damage. Wow.
1 damage.
Well,
You
that's
go
my
to hit
turn.
hit the bell and it goes tank.
Didn't that die go up by 1 for being over 5th level? No way, Toll the Dead only does 1 die of damage at 7th level.
Alright, let me 5th level, 2d8 or 2d12. Oh yeah. I don't know why that didn't. Okay.
It cantrips don't auto update based off your level. You gotta update them yourself.
Okay.
Alright, is that it for Daphne?
Yep.
Righty. Arturus, you are tripping. Yeah, you're just tripping. And
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Hey, you're not tripping anymore. Black Pudding's
E.
turn. Let's see here. My speed is reduced by 10, which means that my speed is now 10. So I'm gonna
And it's
go.
difficult. It's difficult terrain, so you can move 1 square.
I'm gonna move 1 square, and since I have nothing to target, I might as well dash.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Oh.
What kind of damage is that?
What?
What kind of damage does that deal?
Bludgeoning, if you're still in it.
Okay.
Does he save?
No, he does not. All right. That was his turn.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if black puddings were the ones that heal off of lightning, which is why I shot the Myconid.
Where am I gonna go?
Is that Will not remembering? Or Joe not remembering?
That's Joe not remembering.
Go 1, 2. Hi, Daphne.
Shit. I should have gone farther away.
Yeah, I was
I
wondering why you
didn't
only
think
went.
they could walk
I
through
was
those
wondering.
mushrooms.
It's an ooze.
I didn't think they could. I didn't think they could move through there.
He's an ooze. He literally has the trait amorphous.
Oh, well, Daphne wouldn't have. Daphne wouldn't have made that connection.
Hmm.
Daphne, you fool! I'm a fae. Teleports 10 feet away from the pudding. You can't get me now.
And Daphne's like, hold on a minute, this doesn't seem right. And she pulls out her copy of the monster manual.
I'll be damned. Says right here, amorphous, and then it just eats the monster manual out of her hands.
All right. We are going to slap Daphne.
Please don't.
Holy hell! Really? Oh yeah.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he crit you. Um. He pretty much just like slaps you right in the face with a big acidic pseudopod, and it burns like hell. Aberforth, you're tripping,
Womp womp.
and you critically save.
I'm no longer tripping.
Hooray! The Sovereign uh takes 2 steps forward.
Maybe we got off on the wrong foot.
Maybe. My multi-attack is spores then punch. Guess we'll do that. See if I can't make you guys chill out. Nope, you guys both saved. Oh well. Guess I'm just gonna punch Aberforth.
You have to bring some more dank shit than that.
I cast Fist.
Does it hit me?
Yeah, with a 20.
Okay, I will uncanny dodge.
Alright, you go ahead and give yourself 9 hit points. I got too excited that I actually hit with an attack.
All right.
William, it's your turn.
Not what I meant to do. I see you. Zap.
What? Zapping.
That was supposed to be the Myconid.
Oh, well, make sure. Yeah, there you go. That hits the
Well,
Myconid.
I was about to say, would a 16 hit the Myconid?
Yeah, you killed him. He dies.
Well, I'm sorry, Jiff.
And since that black pudding is handled for a bit, that other one's getting a firebolt.
Okie doke.
Save me!
You're like gargling black pudding right now, so it comes up more like
17?
17 hits.
17 fire damage.
Oh, you didn't like that.
And that's it for Will.
All right. Oh, wow. After Will is Year.
Oh, I'm so excited. You're gonna love what I have planned for you.
Is it a birthday party?
It's a 19 on the day.
Yeah, that hits.
And I'm gonna slow him and knock him 10 feet back into the storm sphere.
Okay.
Hello, other Mr. Black Button. 20?
Yeah, that hits.
I'm actually gonna pull him 10 feet and slow him.
All right. Yes, he took both of
Oh,
those
great.
invocations.
No, this is my chessboard. And I'm done.
Okie doke. After Year is Daphne.
Oh, that
You hear Year
Oh, that
shout,
was
"Get over
wonderful.
here!"
that was wonderfully helpful. I'm going to
You do need to
I'm gonna
climb out
move
of that hole
away.
there.
Oh, it's a hole?
Yeah.
How many feet
Just an extra 5.
how many feet deep is it?
It's only like 5 feet. It's
I
not that deep a hole. It just
Okay,
costs double.
so
It
is
just
that
costs
half my movement?
no. It just costs double movement to go over the wall.
Okay. I think I was there.
Through there.
1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I have 35 movement. Let's do a guiding bolt.
Ooh. That hits.
Great.
Ow.
How do you like the power of the goddess, bitch?
He doesn't. Is that it for Daphne?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Quick, I gotta remove some effects from full. There we go. That's better. Arcturus, it's your turn.
Ah, finally. He takes the axe off his back, unlimbers his arm, steps right up, and I'm assuming this thing is down in the hole, but I can still hit it from right here.
Yeah, it's like splattered up against the side of the hole.
Cool. I swing my axe wide and don't know why I'm swinging with advantage, but
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt.
oh
You hit.
right, that would do it. I
Yep.
hit. Excellent. Lovely. Minimum damage.
He takes no damage. Your axe slices clean through him, and instead
It does,
it does. It slices clean
even if
through
it's a
him.
magical axe.
Yep. And
So it's immune to magic damage. Magical axe.
It is immune to all slashing damage.
Okay.
Because it is jelly.
Oops.
If you cut through jelly, you have 2 bits of jelly.
Now I gotta do math. I had to do some quick maths. There we go. Now he's got a friend.
Cool.
Is that it for Arcturus?
No.
All right. I mean, it does make it easier to kill him because his hit points are shared between the two new halves. So, like, you're not doing nothing.
Swing
I
again.
figured you
Punish Zoot with math.
want to do math, right? We're playing math rock.
Hey, yeah, no, make me do
Understand
math.
with
Why not?
math.
Does a 17 hit?
It does. Oh, which one did you hit?
The same one that I'm targeting.
Awesome. You slice him in half again.
Coming up next, cleave.
Oh, no, that would be. Oh, no. That number.
And then I'm going to step back just a
Whoops,
little
no,
ways.
that'd be. This guy would. There we go.
Oh, there's more math incoming, by the way.
I believe he would have an opportunity attack if you just walked away from him like that, right?
I'm sure he would.
You were next to two of them, right?
I was next to one of them.
Where were you standing?
He was on the corner of the middle one.
Oh, you sneaky bastard. Yeah, okay, no. That's fine. This guy's gonna attack you. Let's see if I slap you with my sticky hand.
Now I can't unsee that. They're just attacking us with those quarter sticky hands.
Nope, that misses. It is important that your weapon is magic, though, because otherwise it would be just like melting your weapon.
This is true.
Black Pudding's turn.
Dash in here.
This place sucks. I'm gonna go 1. That's his turn. This guy. Since I literally just like cloned the one that you hit, in the combat tracker, they were all still targeting Daphne.
Ugh.
Go 1, 2.
Hang on.
Shouldn't the slime and the
Back that up.
storm sphere still have a save?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yes, it does.
Woohoo! Oh no, that's a save.
Figures my axe levels up, and the first thing that I get pitted against is immune to my axe.
Oof.
And back just putting up 1 square, please.
Oh, okay.
I have reactions.
Okay.
Then he's knocked back 10 feet and slowed. And he's knocked back further if he's still up.
No, he goes splattered.
Keep Summer safe.
Let's see here. Who can I reach? Here from here, and you are just kind of like splattering, dude.
It only has 1 hit point.
It's got a little more than 1 hit point.
I know, but what happens if I split one that only has 1 hit point? Do they both share a half a hit point, or do they round up to 1?
You round down a Dean, so he's gonna go. You probably
So
just
I
wouldn't
could kill
split
it with an axe.
You probably just wouldn't split it. Well, he's still immune to slashing damage.
Man,
You do
immune
that-
to magical slashing. That's some BS.
You do that thing where like you're trying to cut like a pea that's in some sauce and you kind of just whoop.
Let's go after Aberforth here.
Hello, my good sir. Could we talk to you about seeing the? Oh God!
I missed you. Damn.
Yes.
No way in hell I'm reaching Daphne.
Do I get another friend?
Now I can reach Arcturus before you. These are just puddings. They're gonna attack the closest thing. Attack Arcturus. Does an 18 hit?
I don't want it to.
Well, I do.
Can we take a vote?
You get the big old Bernie slap. Aberforth, it's your turn.
All right. I don't like this.
You shouldn't.
So Abe is actually going
Grapple it.
to what?
Grapple it and drag it into the storm sphere.
Yes, grapple the pile of acid that's mad at me.
I didn't say it was a good idea.
Listen, Daphne, I didn't comment on your choice to get violently exfoliated. Don't comment on my choice. Abe's actually going to take out. Wait, is that true? Okay. Well, Abe's going to take out one of his pair of daggers, and it's going to get used for the first time in this campaign, hopefully.
Because it does piercing damage.
Yes, that's what I was double checking. And since this one is adjacent to a friend of mine who's not incapacitated, if I hit, I can sneak attack it. If I hit. If
hit.
is good. That hit?
Yep, you hit. It is almost impossible to miss a black pudding.
All right. Well,
Mostly because they want to be hit.
how bad does he want to be hit?
Not that bad.
And then Abe is going to actually use his rabbit hop
Ooh,
to move 15 feet away from the other slime without provoking.
a boingy.
We're going to. Nope, come on, click on the map. Boing.
So what happened to his dagger?
Oh, was that a magic dagger?
No, it was not. That's why I have two daggers.
Oh, that thing gets nice and melty, and I believe it begins to corrode. It has a -1 penalty to all damage rolls. If this penalty reaches -5, the weapon is destroyed.
Oh, okay. Let's just go in here and fix that. Thank you.
Not that you're particularly concerned with the damage coming from your dagger.
Exactly.
If that's the end of Aberforth's turn,
It is.
Mr. Inkhand gets to do some stuff.
Yeah. That black pudding is getting a firebolt.
You're targeting 2 black puddings right now.
Even better.
Yeah.
William, I didn't know you learned twin spell meta magic.
That hit.
It's tempting.
That's later. That's next feat. He explodes.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a wizard,
And
a
then
shitty
I'm just gonna
cleric, and
stand
a shitty sorcerer?
All sorcerers are
shitty
shitty.
fight. Excuse me, Salazar was stupendous.
It's not wrong.
Salazar's
and I'm-
fighting trait was his unreliability.
What are you talking about? He got rid of the big bad of one of the arcs with one spell. He was fucking fantastic.
I'm sorry, Bill. I just need that exchange on a t-shirt. Shitty sorcerer. Excuse me, Salazar was stupendous in like fancy font.
And then I guess I'm just gonna stand there and watch that ooze get battered to death.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. Year, it's your turn.
I want you to hazard a guess here.
Pull him further into the storm sphere.
You're goddamn right. He's getting pulled into this storm. Explode. And he's going to be hit again. That's good.
Right in the center of it.
Yeah.
All right. After year is Daphne.
Okay.
Also, excuse me, shitty cleric, I can talk to the source of my power, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Textbook. What would I do without you?
How far away is this guy? 80 feet? Okay, I gotta get close. Can I move through these mushroom things on the map?
Yeah.
Don't worry. No need to get any closer than that. Toll the dead.
He fails.
Necrotic.
Ow!
Have at thee.
After
That's my turn.
Daphne is Arcturus.
I'll sit this one out.
Javelins do piercing.
Yeah, but I want my javelin back.
Yeah, he will eat your javelin.
Isn't a javelin, like, not even a gold piece to replace?
Yeah, but there's not exactly a lot of javelin vendors in the Fungeon.
I mean, we're only in the first room, maybe there are.
Because
They're right after the merry-go-round.
it's a common knowledge, really. The
That's my
Fungeon
turn.
are full of javelins.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Pudding. Not really, though.
He fails.
Sounds like a Mirelurk from WoW.
Aberforth.
I'm really tempted to hit him with a bolt of lightning to heal him, just so the fucking gear can shoot him back into the center of the storm sphere.
Longer than it has to.
Really, really savor this combat.
I think I will just chill with Arcturus, actually. We will make sure the bridge doesn't get taken while the ooze is being dealt with.
Alrighty. William.
Hit him with spells. It's fun. Trust me.
Yeah, hit.
I mean, I'm enjoying it.
He explodes. Bleh. There's black goo all over the place. Anybody who got hit by one of these things, you just like stink of sulfur now. Like these oozes all just like smell like rotten eggs. Daphne, that burned like hell, but your skin's never been smoother.
Was there
Good job, Year. We
Yes,
didn't get hit.
unfortunately-
High five.
High five. Would you two like prestidigitation
Yes,
to get rid of this
yes.
awful smell?
anything
No,
inside
I'm-
the
Yes,
ooze?
I'm
unfortunately,
fine.
her
Nope,
I'll-
the ooze was not full of loot.
I will. I'll get rid of the smell on Arcturus and Aberforth.
Hey, I was hit by the myconid, not the oozes.
Yeah, you're still clean of the spores.
Okay.
Now- What do you guys think are the odds I can get my hands on a +1 dagger to pair with my -1 dagger? There has to be
Here,
some sort of
minimal.
achievement.
you guys, what do you guys do now? Do you continue further into the Fungeon, or are you gonna short rest? What are you guys gonna do?
Depends
Let's go.
honestly
I would
on
like
what
to
Daphne
rest.
wants to do.
Yeah, I would like to rest because I suddenly missed half my hit points.
While this is happening, I have to go attend to the restroom. I'll be back.
Just a rabbit over in the corner taking
Okay.
a dump.
Exactly.
Just right off the side of the bridge. Okay, so we're resting.
Oh,
I suppose so.
Arcturus, you're
mean-
like a little beat.
nonsense.
Man,
Ah, thank you.
wow. Really being generous with these 3 long rests worth of hit dice. 3 1s, 5 hit dice, 3 1s, 2 2s.
Oh
Oof.
no.
Sounds like you need a bard.
Ah,
Well, there was a 4 in there. There was a 4. Sounds like you need a periaptive wound closure.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Fun.
So, as you guys descend deeper into the Fungeon, it becomes a twisting maze of like splitting tunnels and like turnarounds and circular passages. um, you're gonna need to do like a quick little skill challenge to find like the actual inhabited parts of the Fungeon. Uh,
Oh.
This
I
asshole give us a map.
I am back.
I will tell you right
uh,
away. Survival, nature, and insight are all going to be skills that are going to be useful in navigating the twisting caverns of the Fungeon.
A question.
Hmm.
Have any of us started actively watching the ceiling in case of more black puddings or other oozes? Because if not, I'd like to start doing that.
I don't want to get kidnapped by the vultures.
Yeah, Daphne said don't look up.
Did the vultures follow us in? The entire fight, we're still hearing the chanting because Jiff isn't warding them off anymore.
No, it's the wall masters you need to look out for now.
I'm looking out for the likes. I don't want to lose my shield.
real quick. I have a health potion in my inventory. I'm going to drink that real quick.
I'm going to use my superior survival skills to see if I can help us track our way to the inhabited areas by looking for footprints or other signs of sentient or at least formerly sentient life.
I like that.
Does
Not
a nat
any.
20 give me anything?
I'm gonna count that as 2 successes. You're damn good at like just knowing. Oh, this is definitely the most well traveled path, and you can tell like in the slime where there's been like a lot of footsteps. Like you do a very good job of just being like, "Hey guys, it's this way." However, that alone is not going to get you through the Fungeon. Someone else may have to contribute to your guys' success.
What were the skills you said?
Nature and insight haven't been done
Uh,
yet.
yeah.
I would like to make a nature check.
Sure. William, you know that slimes like you're encountering here tend to become like they all radiate from a central place, and the more sparse and thinned out the slime gets, the farther from its center you are. So the more slime there is, the closer to your goal you are. And you do a good job of like directing, like, you know,
Cool.
we're definitely on the right path. And
And Daphne would.
well, you only
And
needed
Daphne would.
you only needed 3 successes,
Oh,
and Arcturus and will just kind of Arcturus got a 20 on his check.
oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I gave him 2 for that. Um, so after a brief moment, because you guys end up being very good at navigating the Fungeon, it turns out. Boop, guys get to.
Despite our regular stunning incompetence, if we set our minds to it, we're actually decent adventurers.
We're actually where we want to be, a dungeon.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
Yes. Despite.
Doop-a-doop-doo, putting you guys on the next map. Doodle-doo-doo.
Point of order. We're in a fungeon. Qualitative difference.
As it turns out, most of our struggles come from when we are taken outside of our natural habitat.
Combat.
Yeah, you're right. This is a Fungeon, the McDonald's play place equivalent of Chuck E. Cheese.
You guys arrive at what you assume is the main cavern that these myconids like live in. There's clear evidence of like persistent habitation. There's some unnatural structures that have been erected. Like you're pretty sure that's a hut of some sort to the north, and there's various just like boxes and crates and stuff that they've kind of scavenged from above ground and dragged down here. Scattered around the area, you guys can spy several of these myconid, all each covered in slime. These are smaller ones, more like Jiff's size, but they're all covered in that same orange slime, and they're just kind of like shambling about mindlessly.
Do we see anywhere that seems notable for where the central slime we're looking for could be, or is this we need to investigate more?
There is no. You're not like standing next to a signpost that says this way to the final boss. So you're gonna have to like do something while you're
Oh,
here.
yeah. I was just wondering, like with Williams, the slime will be thicker in the direction we need to go if there was anything
This place
noticeable.
this place is coated in it. It's about as thick as it can get. But you're not seeing anything that shouts, "I am the mother slime."
Gotcha.
Hey, did you guys notice how the other one didn't react to us until we got within a certain distance of it?
No, it completely slipped my mind.
How much you want to bet that these things can only see within a certain radius? You know, because they don't have eyes.
Depends. How much money do you have to bet?
Uh, Nothing. You've caught me at a very bad time.
Well, then I'm more than willing to match what you put in. Well, I
During
guess.
how we were like 15 feet away, right? Or something like
Uh,
that before he
I don't
reacted.
know. It was a little hard to guesstimate. He was a very, very large Myconid. It was hard to focus on the distance between us. It was like being attacked by an angry, gross barn.
Say, Mr. DM, I've noticed there's a bit of a fog down here in this trench.
Yeah, kinda.
Is this poisonous?
Um, the only thing you can really smell right now is that same thick sulfuric stench. So you're not really getting a whiff of anything else. And as far as you can tell, this is more like it's more like a whimsical fog than like an acrid poisonous mist.
Yeah, a whimsical fog also knocked out all the characters in Wizard of Oz. I ain't fucking with this.
It was a field of poppies that knocked them out. That was an allegory
Still,
for heroin addiction.
still, whimsy, not
Um,
always good.
can I see? Can I see
Keep on
over
the
here to
lookout
the
for allegories.
left? Can I see over here to the left? Is that a chest?
Yeah, it looks like a chest. Very large. Could be a coffin. It's at least big enough to be a
Ooh,
coffin.
interesting.
Normally, if it's a coffin, the handles are on the long sides. Either that or it's a very short, wide person.
It's two dwarves.
Well, if we're going to base some of our assumptions on them not seeing very far, do we want to try for a straight line for the other? I believe that in the like middle-ish there, or well, I guess top left is a hut on top of a hill.
Yeah, yeah.
We want,
It's less of a hill and more like a series of short cliffs to climb up.
yeah. Do we want to just try going forward and see if we can just climb up there while avoiding all the mushroom people?
Yeah, sure. Uh, I can try to pull that one there out of the way, and then we can just tip tiptoe past it.
Oh, I was just thinking going straight forward and trying to climb over anything in our way.
Can we do that?
Don't know until you try.
Exactly. I mean, I still have a lot of very gross liquid mulch covered rope.
if it's still covered in skull slime, I'm gonna give people disadvantage to climb that.
What can you do?
I mean, it's still a DC 5 to climb a rope, but it's a disadvantage DC 5.
I think that's gonna be Abe's plan. I'm gonna try like climbing down here.
Yeah, but I'm gonna offer my rope instead of your head cheese rope.
So these rocks, these cliff faces are very like bulbous and protruding. They're not very smooth. There's a lot of like easy to find handholds. It's not a particularly difficult climb. Um, you can go ahead and make an athletics check if you want. You're also not going to fall that far if you do fail. So
Are you gonna check for climbing down here, or when I get forward and start climbing up?
both. Yeah, no, you climb down easy. What's that second one for?
The first one was Arcturus rolling to climb. The
Oh no,
second
yeah,
one was me rolling to
Arcturus is
climb.
getting down real easy. Aberforth, you actually get stuck. Fail by 5 or more, you fall. You didn't hit that threshold. You're just stuck. But Arcturus
All
gets down.
right. You just hear some quiet cursing, and then I try moving forward again.
There you go.
All right, is anyone else coming down, or are we just doing this ourselves?
I'm gonna keep lookout here so I can keep an eye on anything moving in the trench, guys.
Daphne will try to climb down.
You're gonna try and climb up there?
Like I said, I want to try to do a straight line and just not interact with the other Myconids, since we kind of killed the very first one we came across.
So my bad. I not have line of sight on? That's my that do anything for you guys?
Yes, that made things much more difficult to see.
That's what I wanted. Um so this rock in front of you is very, very tall.
Yes.
Um I'm gonna say that's at least like 50 feet up. That's gonna take you a while to climb.
All right. Well,
I mean,
with this information, if
not
anybody wants the
not
other way,
a
we can.
not a while to climb because technically could do it in one round if you rolled good because your climb speed is just half your walking speed.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What if he rabbit hopped, got 15 feet up, and then started to?
And then rolled a 1 and fell back down the 15 feet.
Okay, you're soft.
I don't. Does rabbit hop let you go up?
Rabbit hop lets me go in any direction.
That is
5 feet times my
crazy.
proficiency bonus.
Oh, you
Crazy.
can burrow with it. Sweet.
Nice.
You can rabbit hop down.
How do you do that? It's like a jump
Yeah.
in reverse. You just pick your feet up real fast.
I believe that's called a rabbit burrow.
Well, I guess climbing does seem to be a little bit out of the question. What am I doing? Oh, why is it clicked on the chat? Well, so, everyone, shall we go left or right? Since forward seems to be a terrible option.
Well, left seems like a dead end.
Yeah, but there's something down
How do you?
there.
How can you?
Because I can see it. It's just a
Oh.
dead end with a chest at the end, which we will have a much easier time accessing after we get rid of the things infecting everyone.
But once you get rid of the things infecting everyone, will they want you looting their chests?
Exactly.
Do we have someone that's like really sneaky that can move silently down there?
I mean, I can use my channel divinity to try to pull him away from there, but it's kind of narrow.
Give me a wisdom check.
Me?
Yeah. Go ahead and add Arcana if you're trained in it.
I am. Just roll a wisdom skill. But
It's gonna be
17.
pretty difficult to like charmed creatures.
Mm,
It's not that you can't supersede an existing charm. Like if somebody is like charm person and you cast charm person on them, your charm supersedes the previous one. But where these things are effectively zombified, it's not likely that you can expect that spell to be, or not necessarily that spell, but that ability to be particularly useful, at least against the Myconid.
okay.
These guys are pretty much just zombie people.
It's hard to tempt zombies with desire.
Yeah. Right now, you don't think these things are capable of desire at the moment.
So okay. Well, we can still try to. Well, I mean, we can still try the old throw a rock trick.
I could throw my axe.
Does it come back, or would you have to then go and get it?
I would throw it from a range of 5 feet without letting go of it.
Is it moving?
Yeah, these things are all shambling around and stuff. They're just doing
Okay.
it very slow.
Well, whatever we're doing, we should figure out a plan.
We'll go ahead and roll initiative.
That was not the plan I had in mind.
Arcturus has decided his plan is to just start ripping shit.
All right.
Yeah, it's time. We're doing
I figured
something.
The barbarian got tired of waiting. Who'd have thunk? All right. Starting at the top of the initiative, Aberforth, Arcturus has begun charging at one of the Myconids.
Ah, this seems absolutely incredible. Is he already in one of the fog clouds?
Yeah, they don't seem to really be bothering him.
All right.
They just seem like fanciful, misty clouds. This area seems to be a bit more Feywild and a little less Shadowfell.
It's his wheelhouse. Hide if other Myconids come by due to the noise that's about to happen.
Cool, give me a stealth check.
You got it.
Your bonus action. Neat.
Damnation.
Great, Daphne, is your turn.
Gee. Well, I don't want to kill him. Don't want to. I don't really necessarily want to bless if it's not going to be a big con. You know what? I think uh I think he's got this.
Yeah? Go get him,
Yeah, that's
Arcturus.
just one Myconid.
In the Fungeon, Arcturus got you for 5 minutes.
All right, Daphne goes. It's just one mic in it, and then as she says that to herself, the orange slime seems to kind of scrape itself off of the ground and coalesce into a bunch of clumps, and these guys kind of
Oh
pop up.
God, damn it!
My speed. Well, that is a great speed. Yeah, I
It's
like
Mushroom
that.
Man and Jelly time. Mushroom Man and Jelly time.
1, 2. Hey, I can reach you.
Hello, friend.
Hello. And he's going to reach on over and lovingly tousle your hair.
Not my hair.
The hit with a 19?
You do.
That's a
Uncanny
lot of
dog.
hair. By hair, you mean HARE, correct?
Yes. And he clobbers you pretty decent, but it's also kind of an acidy. You also
Ooh,
dodge.
refresh.
Er,
Stop.
er.
I'm gonna try and if I hit him, I'm gonna try and push him up and down the ledge.
Up and down the ledge.
Move him north
That
down
hits.
the ledge.
Like that.
Well, diagonal. It still has to be away as a push.
That.
Yeah,
Okay.
and again.
You push him again?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I really like this idea of like suddenly like these jellies drop down and the guys on the bottom here, and then just another one falls off the cliff.
Well, it's your turn.
When Year can't run away, he makes the enemies run away.
Just foos for dod that thing.
keep Summer safe.
Yours
In
only
this
job is to
scenario-
keep dudes off of Will.
In this scenario, William is Summer.
Mm,
Thanks.
well, I have something funny to do, but
Is it another storm sphere?
it would be another storm sphere.
It still has that new spell smell.
You're right, Kalen. Yeah, let's get another storm sphere down there.
Yeah, okay.
Look,
What
look, I can do this twice a day, but I have to short or long rest between them, and then I don't get any more.
Okay. Where's that bad boy going?
Hmm.
I'm
Keep going to the right.
Oh, maybe it would help if this was the right size, huh?
Yeah, I was about to say that seems
1,
fairly
2,
massive.
3, 4.
Oh, cool. If you can drag it diagonally a couple squares.
I mean, that hits 2 of them and doesn't touch Aberforth.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
I mean, actually, blocking off that passageway with difficult terrain isn't a terrible idea.
A nice, subtle, massive storm.
Yep. So they both get to make me strength saves.
They both succeed.
Really?
Yep.
Low center of gravity.
They're
Oh,
slime.
well.
The lowest possible center of gravity.
Oh, well. Well, they don't take any damage from that.
That ochre ass do.
However, well, actually, no. I'm gonna say, has the one, yeah, the one next to Aberforth hasn't taken any damage yet, right?
Nope, it looks
It has only
fresh.
dealt damage.
Oh, cool. We're gonna give it a zap.
Don't zap me, bro.
And because he is within the storm sphere, I get advantage on this.
Okay. It hits.
Zap.
It seems fine.
Yeah, I figured.
Zap. It doesn't seem bothered.
Okay. So I'm assuming it either heals from lightning or is immune to it.
After Will is the Myconids. Whoops.
That was terrifying to see spawn in.
Yeah, now you know how I feel.
The Myconids fight fire with fire, motherfuckers.
Oh, what did you know? They're also level 7 wizards.
These things all begin shambling towards you.
Does you want to shift that storm sphere again so I don't have to make Aberforth start making saves?
Not really.
Oh god, seeing the storm sphere and all the slimes just reminds me of that living spell template from 3.5.
You mean the thing that powers all the weirds? That powers all the vehicles in Bastion?
Yes, I just can't wait for the final boss of the Fungeon to be a mother slime storm sphere.
I'm just waiting for the day when we fight someone and Zach's like, "Ah, he's gonna cast a spell. Joe should know this one," and then suddenly a storm sphere.
Centered on you.
Let's see here. One.
We
Oh,
just
okay.
finally get that party encounter where it's just our evil doppelgangers. Years getting nothing but Eldritch Blast slowing him and pushing him.
I cast Fist.
Ah!
You hear Year screaming off in the distance. Oh God, is this what I've been doing to people?
Meanwhile, I'm hitting my
Ooh.
clone and I'm pulling him towards us.
He gives you a big old poisonous punch to the gut.
Yer and his clone just pull each other closer and closer, and then they kiss.
Shit. We have been playing with the different poison rules. I forgot that these guys do poison damage.
Yay, stacking debuffs.
Yay, stacking debuffs.
Alright, stacking you.
There you go. Here, it's your turn.
You know what's even worse than a storm sphere?
2 storm sphere.
Well, actually, that's a video I posted in the random chat. But I'm gonna cast fly on me and William.
I don't know what that does for you.
Well, we get to fly around and just shoot the things that can't fly or climb.
Fair, I suppose.
So yeah, I'm just gonna take to the sky.
All right, if you hold down Alt and use your mouse wheel, you can give yourself some elevation.
Noise. How high is the ceiling here?
It's a pretty high ceiling. I'm gonna say it goes up to about 30 feet from where you are.
But if you fly out into the bigger chamber, the ceiling gets higher, right?
What?
Yeah.
Why didn't you know? I'm up at the ceiling.
Yeah. All right. And the ceiling gets up to about 60 feet by the big center mushroom thing.
I'm feeling pretty safe at about 40 feet here.
Okay. After Year is Arcturus.
Swing low, sweet chariot. Actually, I prefer to swing high. Is that a swing high?
You hit.
Swinging with the flat of my blade here.
Okay. Going for non-lethal. He did not like that. You staggered him good with that first hit.
If he'd prefer, I could go lethal if he doesn't like this.
I don't. I mean, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay.
It beats the alternative. Deal with it.
No.
And
I
by
forgot
that
to
I
hit
mean
the
you're the
combat button.
alternative.
That misses actually. 11 misses.
My goodness.
Yeah. You want to recklessly attack?
No.
Okay. Arcturus is Aberforth.
Well, I mean, I'm right next to the guy, right?
Yeah, he's right there.
Am I targeting him? Pretty please, sugar on top?
There you go.
There we go. I would like to stab him with my neg-1 dagger to see if he's acidy enough to hurt my metal weapons.
Go for it.
No.
Well, you hit.
Oh, hooray!
He is just
And-
goo.
And I am next to him, and no one else is touching him, so... Ta-da!
Surprise!
Does my dagger look even more burny?
No, your dagger's fine.
Hooray! Okay, then hopefully next round I will swap to call to adventure. But I think I am actually cool where I am.
Alrighty. After Aberforth is Daphne.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, because your weapon isn't technically magic.
Correct. My weapon is not magic.
Because you do not have the +1 Clarstone.
Correct.
gonna target everybody. Am I targeting myself?
No, you are not.
Okay. Daphne's going to take a swig of sacred wine and just casually toss out. Seriously, more jellies. This is the best they can throw at us.
It's the Fungeon.
And she is going to cast a second level bless on everyone.
Ooh,
I thought you were casting Taunt DM.
it's the Fungeon. It's a bunch of slime covered. I read the cover to you guys. Go into my slimy mushroom hole.
I'm rethinking about it. I would like to retroactively pass.
Hey, Will, this is the first time she's cast something on me. Does it always leave a bad taste in your mouth?
Is that Daphne's turn?
Yeah, it would happen. It would happen more often if you weren't an asshole. Yes.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay. My
It's not
jellies.
in character.
Why am I so slow? Why am I such a slow jelly? Okay. We're going to attack Aberforth with our pseudopod.
Unfortunate.
That misses.
Hooray.
And go ahead and have him make that saving throw. He fails. Ouch. And this guy. Here is way the fuck up there. I mean, if I can't hit anything, I can't hit anything. Might as well double move. William, it's your turn.
Will's gonna follow
bless.
years. What?
Oh, you've been blessed.
Cool. Will's
So
gonna
anyway,
follow
they
years
started
example.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh, he's burrowing.
Burrowing.
He just starts rotating in place and drills into the ground.
Taking Berkworm too seriously here, man.
No, what's the fly speed we get off of that, or is it just your regular
60.
movement speed? It's 60?
Yeah.
Yeah, fly is dumb.
And that jelly's getting firebolted.
Don't do that.
And that's a second level spell.
Yeah. No, that's a third level spell, but yeah.
18?
Hits. Splurk.
Is it dead?
No.
Oh, cool. Spiritual weapon.
Really hate having spell slots, don't you?
Just hitting all the classics, aren't you?
Keep forgetting spiritual weapon is not concentrate.
Nope.
William's over here just trying to see how many ongoing spell effects he can have at once.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. Hold on.
Spell combo, the blend tech dollar blender.
Guardian, spiritual weapon. Do what you want with that.
And then that jelly is getting stabbed.
Don't stab my jelly.
$27.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
I would just like to remind everyone, for as cool as will you think William looks right now, I would just like to remind you that he is in fact the world's worst dressed college student.
He's
Purple
just like all
pants.
the other college students.
Purple pants and a yellow pinstripe shirt.
I would also like to point out, as dope as fuck as this is, William is also 5 broomsticks with skin strapped over it. Like, this man is 100 pounds, and that's if he's soaking wet and has all of his gear.
Looking like a fucking Tim Burton character.
Basically, yeah.
After William are these myconids, who are slow as shit.
And they know dispel magic. Oh
Good thing Dispel Magic has a range of 30 feet.
Alright, this guy. He doesn't really have very many options. You know what?
You can attack the slime.
You know what? Let's go with a classic. Let's go with a fucking classic. This thing is gonna throw a rock at you.
no!
What's the range on a rock?
20, serious disadvantage. He misses.
That
Okay.
didn't look like disadvantage.
No, it did not.
It said he had advantage for whatever reason. The thing does not. I mean, he misses regardless, but it didn't calculate. It thought he had advantage because you're technically being flanked by the ochre jelly and the myconoid. Also, I don't know why he would get a flanking advantage for that, anyways. The flanking module is a little bit poor. Let's see if I can hit.
The flanking module is confused.
Yeah, let's see if I can slap Arcturus again. Yeah, 17 hit. Yeah, 17.
I'm assuming
hits.
that was a statement, not a question.
Okay. You take 2 damage.
2 damage.
2 damage and another level of poison. Yeah. Here, it's your turn.
You fool, you've fallen into my trap.
I like
Not
I like
from the
how
last time?
I like how Aberforth had like this grand plan to like climb half the freaking thing, and you're just like, oh yeah, I can fly.
It
Nobody
really,
asked!
it really
That
brings
misses.
back that. Do you
Well,
have
I
any
don't know, I
cantrips?
couldn't have
He
disadvantage.
literally.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Let me just do this real quick.
Yeah.
Sir, excuses that nobody asked, even though Aberforth literally explained his plan to the entire party. And Yer was just like,
See, explaining
Well-
his plan to the entire party is not saying, "Does anyone know fly?" all I can think of is just
He's the extraordinaire here. He knows what he's doing. I'm
I
here to
do.
learn.
I officially no longer
14.
feel bad that Yer's the one running the shop.
14 hit.
Yep.
That rock came a little too close.
Oh.
A little too close for me.
Oh, this poor jelly.
Don't feel bad about the jelly.
I'm good here.
All right. After year
It's
is
basically an
Arcturus.
oversized amoeba.
I mean,
I'm starting to get cross with this fellow.
Oh, that's a myconoid. Like, why the hell does it have a 10 intelligence? You know, the slimes have a 2 intelligence. They're. Did you kill him or just knock him out?
It just knocked him out.
Okie doke.
And then I turn and realize there is a wall of bludgeon
Hey,
and decide you
it,
guys have this.
hey, it's only a wall of bludgeon if you end your turn in it. And
Okay,
it's
so
just
it's not when you
and
enter it.
no, it's if you end your turn in it, you start taking damage.
Okay.
The problem is it's also difficult terrain, so you got to be quick as
Yeah.
shit to get through that thing.
Yes, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, each creature in the sphere when it appears or that ends its turn there must succeed on a strength save.
Okay, think I can do this.
I mean, honestly, if Arcturus is raging, it's a strength save, and it's save or suck. So
Well, that's just it. I'm not raging right now.
All right. So if I've done my math right, so I have my move action. I have 30 feet. So with difficult terrain, it's going to be just 3 squares. But I can dash twice. So I have 9 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We get the fuck out of there.
There was a lot of friends coming your way.
yeah, no. As soon as I put down that storm sphere, I'm like, yeah, that was a good place. When I saw everything on the other side, I went, Aberforth, no.
So that was 6 of it in there. So I still have my last dash, right?
I believe so. It's easy if
Okay.
you just count up all the feet that you so like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Use 30 feet of movement.
Okay. Then I can still.
Well, you use 60 feet of movement. It's difficult. My bad.
Okay, I use 60 feet. Then. So we will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and we'll start going over to investigate the chest while all of this is happening. Doing the rogue thing.
Okie doke. After Aberforth is Daphne.
Okay, Daphne is going to. Do I have to make a check to climb down?
Yes. Athletics.
Okay.
It's not very high. DC 8 athletics check. Turns out being part goat is useful.
Yeah.
We now know what kind of
Okay,
goat Daphne
so
is.
Mountain. Yeah. So 2, 5, 10. Does that cost extra movement?
Yeah. It's you're climbing, so you use your climb speed, which is double movement if you don't have an actual climb speed.
Okay. Is it just this square, or the square and the one behind me?
It is each square that is rocks, so 1 and 2.
Okay, so that's
20 feet.
20 feet.
Five,
5,
30,
30,
35.
35. Okie doke. Let's keep tossing out those Toll the Deads. These things are not wide.
No, they're slime. I got a 0.
I think that means it dies.
It does mean it dies.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Alright, after Daphne is my last jelly. Movement speed is very shit.
Get in the storm sphere.
Noah, I have a feeling he's gonna get in the storm sphere whether or not he likes it.
I mean, he's
You're-
dumb, but he still has like a sense of self-preservation. He's not gonna voluntarily get into the storm sphere,
You're
but
gonna
he
get in
will
the
walk
storm
right up to
sphere.
it.
Oh,
You're gonna get in it. You
oh,
think
you're
your
saying
lights
he
are
doesn't want to
on.
get inside that giant ball of fuck?
All right. So straight up, it's just not afraid of lightning. It doesn't give a shit. It's the fact that it's gonna
Yeah.
get bludgeoned all to hell inside there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
William, it's
And
your
like
turn.
that, and that's the whole thing is like it's not like a lightning storm going on in there. It's like it's basically a giant windy hurricane.
Everyone's played
Yeah.
with the physics tool in Gary's mod. We know what's going on.
I have not.
I have not.
I don't have Gary's mod.
You're missing out.
Firebolt.
Oh,
That
really?
hits. I feel like I'm not.
Didn't
That
it
hurt.
come free with? Didn't it come free with everyone's Steam account at some point?
I think it was free in the orange box, and I didn't have the orange box either.
It's back. It's the MySpace Tom of Steve. Come on.
And then bonus action. Stab.
Don't stab me, bro.
Does the weapon occupy the square?
No.
Sweet.
It just sees this big hurricane with debris whipping around in it, and then a fucking spear comes out when it stays outside of it.
Do I hit it with a 16?
You do. Ow.
And that's it for Will.
Right, after Will is the Myconid. Can't really do much except chuck rocks at William.
No.
They're gonna shut off the storm sphere by the power of Pebble.
That's what I meant by going with a classic. I once did like 275 damage with a rock.
It was 136 damage.
All right, 130.
Most of it was fall damage.
When we were in college, we ended up fighting a blue dragon we had no business fighting, and we only beat it because our friend Ian managed to crit it with a rock like 10 rounds in.
Bit of a rock, you say?
Oh,
Oh no.
you rolled 2 20s?
Reaction. I'm going to use silvery barbs. It has to reroll.
Are you within range? Is there a range on that?
Let me.
Pretty
I don't
far.
have it in my spells. I could. Let me check.
What do you mean you don't have it in your spells?
Well, it's part of the Fey Touch spells. I don't really count it.
Oh, okay.
Also, it doesn't have an effect I need to trigger.
I mean, I still keep.
Also,
rolling
it's
blue.
not in Fantasy Grounds because you don't have Tasha.
Oh, you're right. I don't have Tasha's.
Or
Actually, I think that's
wait, no, it's from the
Strixhaven or
Harry
whatever.
Potter book.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, what's the range on freaking Google?
It's 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
And she's just within range.
Yep.
Well, lucky you. I guess I have to read
Yeah.
once again.
Fucking welcome, William. I
That'll
only
miss.
get one of those per long rest.
Daphne, I appreciate that. So because of that, I will warn you, you are within lightning bolting range.
We shall continue throwing rocks because we are children here, apparently. Yeah. 7 misses. Here, it's your turn.
Get in the sphere!
Get in the flask.
Get in the flash. Well, that hits.
I perform the old yoink maneuver.
Get in the flask!
Not only, I will say this, not only does it pull the creature forward 10 feet, it pulls it up 10 feet.
Yeah, give him the old yoinkaroo there. Yeah. There you
Oh
go.
god,
Just
force movement is so good.
Just let that simmer for a bit. I'm good.
Okay.
Maybe go up a
I
little
sug-
more.
I suggest you let that one marinate.
Arcturus, it's your turn.
Where was this when I had a character that could cast Spike Growth?
Yeah.
damn good.
That's about the ceiling there. Yeah. What's Arcturus doing?
It's a lovely ceiling.
So anyway, I started raging.
Uh
Hell in a Cell!
oh.
I believe that's 80.
Yeah.
All right.
Checks out.
I mean, also you're an orc, so you can just advance.
Yeah, you're right. In that case,
You won't be able to rage though. Those are both bonus actions.
yeah, you're right. I'm gonna
Will,
not rage.
Okay.
Will and Year
Um,
above the storm sphere, like.
I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
They're about
That's great.
to start ganging up on me. I think it's probably appropriate that I
Yeah,
mitigate some of the damage.
they are going to start slapping you around a bit. Because as soon as you charge through that sphere, the myconids kind of stop picking up rocks and start slowly shambling towards you. Aberforth, it's
Stole
your turn.
fizzy lifting
Are-
spells.
Are we really worried about the damage they're gonna deal, or just the poison stacks they're gonna deal?
Probably the poison stacks, because if all three hit, that's going to put them up halfway to dead.
Yeah. Well, since Aberforth is not actually paying attention to this anymore because there is loot ahead of him, can I try to see if there's anything hooked up to this?
Give me an
No.
investigation check.
No, but you can give me a reflex save as the mimic attacks.
It is news.
It's gonna get in the storm spell.
Ooh. You are pretty certain that this has, aside from like the slime that's kind of coating it, there's nothing nefarious hooked up to this chest.
Well,
Cool.
except teeth
Oh,
and knives.
I would like to open it.
It is locked.
Damn it. I would still like to, though.
I'm sure you would. After Aberforth is Daphne.
Oh, me?
Oh yeah, just you.
Let's hit this ochre jelly with one of those classic Toll the Deads.
Oh, you don't gotta do that.
I don't think I do.
He fails.
Has he taken damage yet?
Yes, he has.
Yes, he has. Year hooked him like a fish and reeled him into the storm sphere.
uh,
I still think it should have gotten fall damage.
Year and Will
Hey,
hanging above the storm
if this
sphere,
feels
literally fishing.
You don't take fall damage for falling less than 15 feet.
Hey,
Yeah, but he hooked it twice with his spell to bring
Hey.
it to pull it 20 feet closer to him.
He hits him, picks him up, he falls. Hits him, picks him up, he falls. Unfortunately, falling is one of those like instantaneous things.
yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Unless you fall more
Falling
than
is
like
a big
250,
factor.
you have to fall at least like 250 feet for it to last like more than one round or one action or whatever.
I think it's 200, but
Yeah.
you're,
Well,
I think you're right.
I think no 200 is max fall damage. I think 250 is how far you fall. It might just be flat 200. Ochre jelly cannot do shit. Well, my speed is 10, and
You can dash.
I can dash.
I can't even imagine the sound that thing makes when it dashes.
It squelches, but faster.
Currently, you can't hear it over the whirling wind.
Yeah, no, this storm sphere is noisy as fuck.
Oh, hey, wait.
Yep, it ended its turn. It saved. Holy hell!
Oh,
Ah,
cool.
Neat.
where'd he go? I'm
Yeah.
proud of it.
Firebolt. Ranged and melee. I mean,
I mean, you
would I
hit.
hit it with a 17?
No. I mean, yeah, you hit.
And then bonus action. This Myconid is getting stabbed.
Oh no.
26.
Yes.
Oh.
Hits. Like, why does it say firebolt for a second?
Oh, it doesn't matter. The attack modifier is the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he didn't target it.
Oh, did I not? My bad.
Oh, did that jelly die? The
Yes.
jelly, the jelly died. Okay. Flat.
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, that guy. I can just drag.
The one in front of
There you go.
Arcturus.
I can just drag damage onto dude. All right. After Will are the Myconids, who are going to do their best to poison the crap out of Arcturus.
You know, I never thought in my 32 years of life that I would see that GIF next to committing war crimes.
I'm not checking Discord.
I'm not saying
You
it.
really should.
Yeah. All right. He hits. 5 less damage. But you do get a stack of toxin. Is making your your combat tracker a little messy.
I heard stack of dachshund at first. I'm not gonna lie.
The Myconids are doxing Arcturus in real life.
If you get doxed in the game, you get doxed in real life.
the mic and it's like they're killing the jelly. Quick, link his IP address.
Wrong dox.
This guy can't reach
Dachshund, like wiener dog.
This guy can't reach Arcturus, so I guess we just throw a rocket here again.
Can he throw it 60 feet?
I don't think there is a max. Is there a max range you can throw something, or you can make a ranged attack?
I think they normally give like 2 ranges on ranged weapons.
Yeah, it's like
regular one and the max.
Yeah. So it'd be like 20.
Yes.
An improvised thrown weapon has a range of 20 and a long range of 60.
Oh, hey, guess who's 60 feet up?
Well, I argue Pythagoras' theorem. He's 90 feet away from me.
We are in a non-Euclidean space, sir.
Fuck you. This counts.
That's
It
why
counts.
that's
It
why
counts
this-
when it benefits me, asshole.
That's why this 20-foot radius storm sphere is actually a cube.
Yeah. Circles are squares.
Spheres are weird. He misses you anyways. Year, it's your turn.
You dare?
You dare? Welcome to the sphere.
Yes. Guess who's going in the sphere, asshole?
That hits.
You've been banished to the sphere zone.
We're gonna bring our mushroom friend in to everybody dead and still covered in slime.
Yep, pull him in.
Whoops.
That's
Oh,
me.
I don't know why I had you highlighted. Oh yeah, so I click on players so that I can see their vision.
But I will say, we're not supposed to kill the Myconids. So,
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Says the guy who killed the last one.
I push him back out non-lethally.
Okay. You can't non-lethally Eldritch Blast something.
Yeah.
No, he was just pulling him into the sphere just long enough so he can realize what's gonna fucking happen if he throws another rock.
I hold up my
This
hand
is
and I
a
just wave
fucking
my finger
warning.
back and forth at the blind thing.
Arcturus, you're getting kind of woozy. It's like 3 stacks of toxin you got. That hits.
That is the third minimum damage I've rolled so far this game.
Damn.
Welcome to the
Consistency
club.
is key.
Also hits. Ooh, you knock him the fuck out. You've been clobbering Mike and it's like it's free though.
Like it's my goddamn job.
Like it's your gerb.
I mean, it is.
If that's it
Yeah,
for
I was about to
Arcturus. Aberforth, what are you doing?
Can I roll to pick the lock?
Yes, you can.
Would that be sleight of hand?
It is sleight of hand. Well, no,
Okay.
it's thieves' tools.
Okay. How do I roll thieves' tools?
Roll sleight of hand.
You put him on a slope and then
I
you push him.
I assume you're proficient in sleight of hand, right?
I am not, but I
Oh.
am proficient in thieves' tools.
Yeah. So just roll whatever dex skill you're proficient in.
Okay.
Just regular proficient though. I don't want to see no double prof on this. Oh no, expertise auto picks these.
What?
No, you can pick thieves' tools.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can't
I
pick?
did not pick thieves' tools.
17 still pops the lock. Yeah, you pop that lock.
Hooray! I open the chest and find a lot of teeth.
You find 2 dead dwarves.
Oh, I was right.
No, there's crap in there. I'll get to it later though.
Okay.
Nothing immediately useful. After Aberforth is Daphne.
We're still looking for 5
yeah.
more dwarves in here, everybody.
Wait.
Dispel magic, the
move.
storm sphere.
No. Daphne talking out loud to her intrusive thought. Daphne's just gonna dodge.
Okay.
She's doing enough keeping people blessed.
Yeah, she could toll the dead on the guy that's in front of me to my right that's not injured yet.
I don't want to accidentally kill him, and I easily could.
I don't think you could kill it from maximum health with no damage on it yet.
It's got damage on it. None of these guys are uninjured.
Yeah, and I definitely could kill him with 2d12. So I think I'm fine. I think you're fine.
All right, Daphne
You
dodges.
could throw a rock at it.
William.
So, okay. So where spiritual weapon is a melee attack roll, am I allowed to be non-lethal with it, or does it have to be an actual like melee weapon?
Is it a weapon or spell attack roll?
It is a melee spell attack.
Can't do non-lethal with spells.
Okay. Well, in that case, here, and this dude is getting stabbed.
Oh.
Critical hit.
Almost.
Stab!
Oh. We are still not targeting people.
Oh, I hadn't
Well-
targeted with a spiritual weapon, not for me. My bad.
That way they won't die.
Yeah, there we go. Is that it for Will?
That is it for Will.
Alrighty. The Myconids. Continue the slaughter. By slaughter, I mean the annoying pawing at Arcturus's chiseled physique. 12 misses. This guy. I don't think I'm hitting you with a rock like ever. Might as well go fondle the orc.
Sentence I never thought I'd hear.
That misses too. Alright. Here, it's your turn.
Hey, what's over here?
I guess this is just Arcturus's job.
I can't non-lethal them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Arcturus, you're important because you're the only one that can non-lethal guys, apparently.
It's my turn.
Alright, it's the barbarians. You can control click on the combat tracker if dudes are stacked up. I don't know which of the two you'll target if you try to click on the unconscious guy in front of you.
I mean,
That hits.
honestly, in better circumstances, there is a lot more I could be doing. But you said these guys, I couldn't charm these guys.
Yeah,
And
they're hard
that's
to charm.
unfortunately
Yeah.
most of my kit.
Yeah. Well, it's like specifically like that kind of charm. If you had like
I
a
see.
like a charm that would like overwrite like a charm monster effect, that would probably work.
Are you kidding me? Does a 10 hit?
Does not.
Cool. They get one more round to try to
I
put
mean,
their slimy hands on me.
you can be reckless.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can heal the toxin on you. It's fine.
Ooh, hey, look at that!
Oh, hey, look at that
Reckless.
crit.
Hey, look at that go! Hey, no, he's sleeping.
That is a change I appreciate Baldur's Gate made, that you can be like, oh shit, I'm gonna miss. Actually, I'm gonna reckless attack.
Yeah, I like it when
I
Karlach
think they
is
changed
useless
that in one
twice in
D
a
and
row.
D. I think they are changing that in one D&D too.
Maybe I stopped following that. All right. You guys knock out the Myconids. They're still very slimy, but unconscious. Or at least whatever mushroom version of unconscious is. They're definitely not moving around anymore.
Mushrooms dream of fungal sheep.
Who knows?
So, are we out of combat?
Yes, we are out of combat. Feel free to run around, and I'm gonna get rid of this
What's in the
storm
box?
sphere.
Yes.
Inside the box is a bunch of like cloth. It looks like this was once belonging to like maybe a trade caravan or something. Inside it is several bolts of cloth. I'm gonna say like a couple, not a couple, just like a painting of like an elven woman, and I want to say, will give any loot in that box? Will any like magic loot? Probably not. Um, yeah, just some cloth and a painting.
All right.
You could probably sell the painting. Painting's worth some money. It's a good painting.
Guys, it doesn't seem like the doohickey we were looking for is in there. Pardon me as I step over the unconscious mushroom man.
Are we gonna try and rest here?
Hey, come this way. Abe,
Which way is Arcturus?
I don't know. These caves echo weird.
They're all
Come here.
tiny. Okay, there we go.
come here.
I'm a coming, I'm a coming, I'm a coming. Hello.
Don't forget, there's a fun first person mode.
There is. I'm here. Is this a box?
It is a
It's a box.
Hey, Will.
I
bring
will
up the,
do the rolls
yeah,
again.
no.
There was investigate to see if it's hooked up to anything, right?
Yep.
Well, let's
Back
fly
up
to
a
the,
few feet.
cottage up there and
That one is
investigate.
also safe, and also mostly slime free.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Then I open it.
It looks like inside is a corpse. It's hard to tell what it was. It is very, very decayed. But on the corpse is just like a blanket of mushrooms. It looks like they were using this to grow something on this corpse.
Ah,
There's a thick leather jacket, a leather hat, and a bullwhip hanging off of his belt.
I just, don't worry, it looks like we found the rest of Eric Windspeaker. I don't know how he beat us here.
um, the mushrooms on the corpse have like a fragrant, almost like flowery smell to them, and they are a brilliant, like blue color. They're almost glowing.
Ah, of all the times to not have any
Hmm.
snapshot papers. Useless, and then I walk away. Well,
So, question for you, Zach.
Uh-huh.
So, in your homebrew toxin rules, I believe you had rules for healing toxin.
Mhm.
What does that entail again?
Let me pull them back up real.
I mean, if we if we rest long enough for you to prepare spells, you can just prepare protection from poison and neutralize the poison in somebody.
Well,
Uh,
I have a medicine check that removes toxin.
yeah,
What is Lesser
yeah.
Restoration?
This is what I was asking. I believe it's like expend uses of a healer's kit, which is much cheaper than spell slots.
It is. I just gotta
I
look
mean,
it up really
Are we going to rest though? My question.
I wasn't aware we spent gold on spell slots.
That's what I was about to say.
quick.
Yeah, it seems like
It's
spell slots are the
it's
renewable resource here.
Especially
it's
considering your own statement earlier that you do not currently have any gold.
okay. I don't currently have any gold, but also this is my job.
All right. So as an action,
And
you can expend a use of a healer's kit to end the poison condition, and during a short rest, you can expend a use of a healer's kit to remove up to 1d4 levels of toxin. No check needed for the second
okay,
one.
great. I assume you have to be proficient in medicine to do
Yep.
that.
Well, you need to be proficient in,
Okay.
or I don't think healer's kit is a tool, like a thing. They were weird about how
Yeah,
things
it's
work,
just a thing you buy.
which
It's
is
just a thing
dumb.
you buy.
But yeah, if you're proficient in medicine, you
It's
can.
really okay. So are we short resting?
I've asked this 3 times now.
No, I don't think so.
Lesser restoration ends poison condition. You need greater to remove toxin, but it removes all toxin.
Hey, look over here.
Ark, I think
Well, if Ark doesn't want to
Ark,
rest,
I really think you should let me look. You should let me take a look at that gunk on you.
You want to look at my junk?
No, no, the slime, you idiot.
That's even worse.
Not your slime. Oh my god. Listen, you orc motherfucker. Please do not make it any more difficult to fulfill my contractual obligation to make sure you all don't die.
well, Daphne,
If I don't, if I,
Daphne, I believe you're giving it a decent enough effort, and if he's just going to sit there and refuse it, there's literally nothing you can do.
Abe, this is too much fun. Thank you for having that one along.
I mean, I suppose I could hit him with hold person, but he might take that personally.
Also, the point is to
All
save
right, you
spell
can come look at my
slots.
junk.
Daphne's going to pull William aside. It's just like, if he goes down, the rest of us do.
I mean,
And Daphne's going
Well,
to.
it'd
I
be
just
it'd be a
want to
terrible
say,
shame if 3 of us had to hang back to cast spells.
I do go down.
Arcturus, behave.
God damn it.
He's a little bit stoned off mushrooms right now.
Anyway, Arcturus pulls up his kill. Here, if you need a check.
I really don't.
You were saying you wanted to look at my junk earlier. What gives?
No.
Oh,
I'm going to expend a use of a healer's kit to try to heal
Roll
his
that
toxin.
d4. See how many you get off from this short rest.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Holy hell, Daphne knows what she's doing. Let's see here. That one goes
she
away.
was trained for this.
Yeah, we
1.
swapped out our wine for whiskey earlier.
Oh, she's fully
3.
off her ass right now.
Hey, you didn't even have 4 levels of toxin. Look at that. Arcturus is in fighting form again.
You
Daphne
people
starts
forget.
immunizing him versus the next one.
Gives him a little sticker for being such a good patient. Now
I love
remember,
it.
now remember, if you have any further medical concerns, you will have to your employee health insurance means that you'll have to find an in-network provider.
All
For a
right.
list of in-network providers, you're looking at her.
So this is a short rest.
Yep.
Eh.
Short rests are only like 15 minutes, so.
And after the short rest, can we like investigate this little plateau here?
Sure can.
I spend the short rest poking. I mean, I imagine the toxin, the healing kit. Did it take all 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes at
right.
least some amount of time to apply an antitoxin and get you patched up. It's
After
it's not an
Daphne-
elixir.
Yeah, Daphne wipes off the weird slime and like lays him down on his back and just like puts some antibiotic eye drops right in his eyes. Just okay, don't blink.
Hits you with
and
the
don't
smelling
move.
salts. Gives you a
Yeah.
popper.
Oh, since we're resting, this is for the bless earlier. We're even.
Also, smoke this cigarette. I mean, it's not going to make you healthier. I just think it'll make you cooler.
You look cooler now. All right, guys, investigate the hut.
Yes.
The hut's a mimic.
The door to the hut it's not locked, but it is definitely stuck. You get like this elastic pullback when you test the door.
All right. Who wants to guess if the hut is actually completely full of the big slime?
I'll take that bet. 5 gold.
Oh. Have we tried knocking on the door? Knock, knock, knock.
You don't really hear anything, although the knocking is a little bit like it sounds weird. It's like muffled.
Got it. I've still got 3rd level spell slots. I'm going to target. I'm going to name everyone and then cast Spirit Guardians.
We're gonna
Okay.
knock even harder. Well, I tried opening the door and knocking. Neither of those worked. This is out of my wheelhouse.
Have we
I'll try to
considered?
open the door.
Have we considered Barbarian Lockpick?
I'm considering it right now.
Have we considered just leaving?
Now, Daphne, where's
Daph-
your sense of adventure?
I was joking about the Spirit Guardians.
You know, Abe, you ask me that every single adventure. And you know, I
And
don't think I found it yet.
Yeah, that's why we have to keep going on these. If you'd find it, maybe we'd do it less.
What's this green thing here? It looks like it's over the campfire. Is it a cauldron?
It was
stew?
probably at one point stew, but it has long since boiled out, and the campfire is very dead.
Well, anything in this cart?
Refuse, goo. It was probably supposed to be food for the mushroom people, but it is rotted.
All right, barbarian lockpick that door.
You smashed the door. The door wasn't particularly difficult to open. It was just a little bit of like this elastic feeling when he tested it, as he was making an investigation. You smash that door down, and inside is this dense web work of these orange tendrils, kind of like attached to all the walls of the inside of the hut. And in the center of these is another one of those very large iconids, and it seems to be practically comatose, and it's just kind of like staring dead ahead at you, and it is just covered in this orange slime, and this is like tendrils going every which way. You can barely see the mushroom in all the slime. Neither the myconid nor the slime seems to react to your presence, other than like the tendrils that were attached to the door, like snapping back and like shrinking and recoiling, being reabsorbed into the greater goo.
The greater goo.
The greater goo.
The greater
We're doing this for the greater goo.
What if I start cutting tendrils of slime from the walls?
What do you guys think? Think that's what we do here?
Oh, why not?
Uh,
You
Our
start
only other
cutting.
option is
I
generally
think
fire.
I think there's a 99% chance that that thing is the thing we were sent in here to kill. So
Daphne, I didn't think you knew percentages. Well, let's
the
get to
the worst part
stabbing.
is like the worst part is I can't even tell if that's supposed to be condescending.
He's genuinely surprised.
Yep.
You start hacking away at the tendrils.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I do.
You meet no resistance. You carefully and quickly extract the large myconid from the slime.
Roll initiative.
Nope.
Oh,
Well,
The myconid's pretty heavy though, and it's very slippery. Getting it out of there is going to be a little difficult. But
Can we try cleaning the mic and it off?
um, you can try it. Whether or not it's going to be successful is another matter.
would a prestidigitation help?
No, the slime's technically alive. It's not soiled. It's infected. Um, you could give me like a nature check, see if you can. I don't think medicine's really going to help because you're not really
On it.
you're scraping an ooze off of a plant. I think that's more of a nature thing than a medicine thing.
Ah, good thing we have a college nerd here.
Yeah, good thing Will knows what he's doing. So the skill monkeys. Um, I like that you're proficient in nature as a wizard.
Yeah. Look, I figured if I was gonna spend some time in the tribe lands, I ought to know something about nature.
Yeah, and it's come in handy. Um, to the best that you guys can tell, you have removed all of the slime from the myconid. He still does not wake up. But he is no longer slimy. This takes you like an hour
Uh,
to do.
would medicine be effective now to try to like revive him?
He's still a mushroom.
Okay.
So that would probably
Hey,
be nature, but
Uh,
like if he's out, he's out. You know, like I don't think
hmm,
any amount of like magical healing is gonna make someone not unconscious.
can I try a medicine check to just like do diagnostic on him?
Yeah, why not?
Just like
Why not?
try to gain
Yeah,
more information.
yeah, go for it.
Nope.
Um, even with an 8, I will let you know that like this slime is gonna get into every nook and cranny, and while all the slime is off the outside, there could still be slime on the inside.
Hmm. Yeah. Uh, but
ooh,
the
why don't we try
priestess
bringing
did
him?
not.
I I would like to try to hug him from behind and use my arms to kind of try and squeeze out the slime in a slime-like maneuver.
God damn it, Noah!
I'll allow it.
You motherfucker!
Let's say also it looks like
Oh,
your
that one
screen's
got
gone
me like.
black on stream.
Yep.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, we don't want that.
So, to the rest of the party, do we want to try bringing this mushroom man to the chest full of mushrooms the slime seemed to specifically avoid?
Uh, yeah. I mean, actually, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Will is not going to help because Will has the strength of 2 pieces of dry spaghetti.
Oh,
Well,
this is fun. Hey, raise your hand if you have a if you have a strength of 10 or more.
Oh, 10
big
or
raise.
more? Will raises his hand. You know, Daphne,
Daphne?
for a Fae, you're really shit on that wording.
Suki, what's
Yeah,
Daphne's strength score?
8.
Are you are you saying a book nerd could pretty reliably beat Daphne at arm wrestling?
Yeah. I listen. Okay, to make this out of character, to make this build work, I had to take 2 dump stats, and I picked intelligence and strength.
Nice.
Okay, I'm back. My living room was just full of goblin shenanigans.
All right, give me the damn thing. I'll carry him.
I believe our plan is we're going to bring him over to that second chest we opened with the mushrooms the slime was avoiding.
Okay.
I pick up the mushroom.
All right, you pick up the myconid and start hauling his giant fungal ass across the cavern.
Exactly.
Does he weigh more than?
He's
Dump.
he's more bulky than heavy. I mean, he is mostly mushroom, so he's pretty light for his size. He's not particularly dense.
Big styrofoam mushroom man.
It's a little heavier than styrofoam, but you're not far from correct.
So he weighs less than 445 pounds.
Yes, he probably weighs more than like 180.
I just sling him over my shoulders then.
Yeah, you can do that. And you just kind of walk him all the way across the cavern to that chest with the blue mushrooms in it.
All the way across the cavern to the chest of the blue mushrooms. Then.
All right. What do you do once you get there?
We want to see if we should actually feed him some of the mushrooms. Anybody? Or
That's what I was thinking.
well, William is the
I'm not
nature guy.
sure. I'm just bringing them like I'm told. You guys can figure it out from here.
Well, if our natural explorer here, William Inkhand from the College of Staves, says it's a good idea.
Really,
How
really,
could it be done?
really quick. You want to give me nature checks? See if you
It's a-
guys know what the mushrooms do.
It's a good idea from here.
Please, somebody get over a 14.
Nope.
No.
Fantastic. Okay, yeah, sure. Feed him the mushrooms.
Oh, let's do this.
You grab one of the
Oh.
brilliant blue-capped mushrooms and just kind of shove it into his mouth hole. You see no change in his status. He doesn't get better. He doesn't get
God.
worse. He just is now a large mushroom man with half of a blue mushroom sticking out of his mouth hole.
God, we're so good
I
at
want to
this.
eat.
Job well done.
I want to eat the other half of the mushroom.
Is Daphne gonna grow larger?
No. Give me a constitution.
Okie doke.
You're fine. Those are definitely not eating mushrooms. You feel a little nauseous, but otherwise you're fine.
Oh. Hey, yeah, they're poisonous.
So, Bill, what did you think
It-
was happening in this hut?
Yeah, this was a massive red herring.
Nailed it.
I mean,
Well, I guess we'll take the half a mushroom out of his mouth.
Okay.
Well, I mean, carrying him around doesn't seem like the best idea. Do we want to just keep him here for now? Or leave him here for now?
It doesn't seem like what we've done has helped him one way or the other.
Perfect. Well, he's no longer
well,
hanging in his hut.
I was gonna say, well, at risk of at risk of like putting on my tinfoil hat here, like this is also entirely out of character. Like myconids are essentially a hive mind, so it would make sense if the slime had completely covered the central mind and then just reached out to find the rest of them to take over.
Hmm.
Or, took over the central mind bit and then called all the other ones to him so that, it could take them over.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I
It
don't
seems like we
believe
need to
I don't believe this one was a red herring. This could very well be like the source of it all. We just don't have, the knowledge behind it to figure out where to go from here.
Well, we do have
so
someone on
it
the
seems like
surface who understands how the myconids work from a very in-depth perspective, who's invested in getting this place cleansed.
Who also cannot come
we
down here because he'll
also
be
have some
infected himself.
Yeah, but we can just go up and be like, hey, this is what we found. Any ideas?
We can throw the large mic in it up there and go, "Hey, who this?"
Was there anything else in the hut besides him, or is it?
um, it looks like there's a bunch of
um
like dried lizards, a bunch of like tribal
Stalagmites.
shamanistic items. Uh, you recognize some of them as potentially having like some kind of magical significance, but they're not magical in themselves. It's a lot of like totems and like druidic objects. Um, this whoever owns this hut is probably some kind of like spiritual leader of some sort.
I mean, there's also more of the cave we haven't explored yet. It's possible that this is not the what was it? The mother
Finale.
slime?
Yeah, the slime gets. You're almost ankle deep in slime at this point as you go to that part of the cave they were forth.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think this is where we need to be going.
Oh, lovely bit of filth over there. Well, it's midnight though.
Yep, we're gonna call it there,
All
and we
right.
will
Okie dokie.
defeat the mother slime next week.
Yes.
Sounds
More
good.
of the Fungeon.
More of the Fungeon.